Hi, I'm Lizzie and this is Lizzie Reads, and welcome to my currently reading video and a bit of a chat. I haven't posted in this month at all. I was getting really good at posting, but then it didn't feel appropriate during the beginning of the month, especially due to all of the conversations around Black Lives Matter. And I was going to make a video on it and just talk about that and my feelings and how I felt, and I thought, you know what, it's just not appropriate. How I feel isn't important, and I've been listening to others' voices and trying to have conversations that I feel need to be had outside of the internet, as well as a few that obviously partake in all petitions and things that I can. But then I tried to film a video about a week ago saying, look, I'm here now, and this is what I'm going to do going forward. And it just, as editing it, it just was horrible. The whole video, I just felt like I was repeating everything that other booktubers have already said, and I didn't feel like I was getting my point across. And my point is just that I stand with the black community, and I believe Black Lives Matter, and I believe this movement is necessary. Well, I mean, the movement's been around for a long time, but these recent protests and the recent rise, I think what happened to George Floyd and other members of the black community that have been murdered, is disgusting. I think it's awful, and I think we need to do better. And it sort of awoke in me the realization that although I read some good diverse books, the percentage is not, it's just not okay. I'm going to do a video on stats and mid-year stats a bit later on in the month, I think, and I think I'm going to go more into that then. But what I wanted to do, I've picked up so many great books since then, on Scribd and things like that, which I found they're really enjoyable to read. Some about race, some black joy, some memoirs, etc. Like non-fiction books about race, I mean. And I think, sorry if it's really loud outside, there's just a whole parade of people walking past. Basically what I wanted to do is, instead of just coming back with one huge video saying, look, you know, this is wrong, we need to do better, I'm just gonna start trying to do better, and I'm going to show you my currently reading, talk about what I've got on my reading horizons, just intersperse these conversations within my regular videos, the videos I had planned to do, because it was always something I wanted to do, but I just didn't stick to it. I just always said I'm going to read more diversity, read more black authors. I have a reading spreadsheet that I'm following. I recently filled out the whole year on the reading spreadsheet, and I was disappointed in myself, very disappointed. I think it's very disgusting, the low amount of diverse, gender, colour, everything. I just think there's a lack of diversity within my reading that I've wanted to rectify for a long time. I just haven't taken action on it. And yeah, so first of all, I'll show you what I'm currently reading. First book I have here is Queenie by Candice Carty-Williams, and I'm on page 97, and I haven't picked it up in a few days, and that, I'll be honest with you, is because I haven't been reading the last couple of days. I've been watching a lot of Netflix, so I haven't picked this up in a few days, but I was really enjoying this. I really like the narrative tone. It's about a woman called Queenie who is currently on a break from her white boyfriend, and due to an incident that happened with his family, it talks a lot about friendship, relationships, but it is very underpinned by race and how this affects her life. I like the narrative style, it's very witty, the friendships are hilarious. I just love it. I think I'm really enjoying it so far. I hope that it continues to stay just as good. And just one I want to mention here, because I am technically in the middle of it, but it's currently sort of on hold. I'm at page 69 of The Lies of Loch Lamora by Scott Lynch. I was reading this when at the end of last month, and I've taken a pause from it because I just don't feel like reading it right now. I don't my mind is elsewhere in terms of things we've just discussed, and I just felt like I wasn't giving it my full attention. I'm sure I will love it, but just not today. But I am reading it. I say I'm reading it. I've kept it on my currently reading, like I will be reading it because I think I will really enjoy it. But at some point I just wanted to read Queenie first. And then also I am listening to the audiobook of Stamped from the Beginning, A Definitive History of Racist Ideas in America, and it is written by Ibram Kendi, and this is a mammoth book about the history of race and race relations and slavery, and yeah, I'm just finding it useful for underpinning my reading, just because I want to have more information and some facts that I didn't know before. I want to have a greater understanding. This is just the beginning, but I thought it looked like quite a comprehensive text, so that's something that I've been listening to. I'm 49% of the way through that. I'm hoping to crack on with that one today. Also, I'm not currently reading these, but there are some that I really am really aching to get to. One that I'm really excited to listen to on script is Monday's Not Coming by Tiffany Jackson. This is a thriller, and I really been fancying a thriller at the moment, so I'm really looking forward to read that. It's about a girl called Monday who doesn't come into school, and her best friend Claudia knows that there is something wrong. I also am desperate to read The Worst Best Man by Mia Sosa, and I think it's about a young woman who was engaged, and then her fiance leaves her, and then she develops something with his best man, or his previous best man, so his best friend, I think, maybe, but it sounds like really good fun, and I haven't read a really good romance in ages, but they're just two that I think I might read as soon as I've finished. I'll probably listen to them as soon as I finished Stamped from the Beginning, and I do have some more books on order. Like I'm about to order some books that I think might be really interesting for things that I've wanted to read, but those are just sort of the audiobooks I've got for now. Yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I know it's not really got to the heart of the conversation. I'll leave links in the description, and thank you so much for watching this video. I appreciate it, and chat to me in the comments.